Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
Welcome to the show today. We are so glad you're here and honored that you're listening. And when you hear about student loan forgiveness programs, of course, you probably picture loan forgiveness for teachers and lawyers and physical therapists and nurses and computer programmers and other white-collar pros. However, student loans taken out for any number of degrees may qualify for forgiveness programs, no kidding. So if you attended school for HVAC repair, cosmetology, the culinary arts, or any other trade program, your student loans could qualify for one of these student loan forgiveness programs. So we cover the factors that make trade school students unique and how you can figure out whether your trade school loans qualify for loan forgiveness. That is our show for today. Now, first of all, let's take a look at why trade school loans are unique. So, unlike a community college or traditional university, trade schools aren't necessarily accredited, and they may not offer 2 or 4-year degrees. In a lot of cases, the schools offer short programs that allow you to meet state and local educational requirements to operate as a licensed professional. And because of that, when a trade school or a trade program isn't accredited, you can't take out federal student loans to finance that education. You might have covered your cost with private student loans, credit cards, or another type of financing. These alternative loan options aren't typically covered by student loan forgiveness programs just because they aren't truly student loans. In general, student loan forgiveness is focused on federal loan forgiveness. But that said, a lot of trade schools, including most for-profit colleges, are actually accredited. So if you took out loans to attend a trade school, you probably took out some federal student loans to fund your education. So that means you might qualify for one of the following trade school loan forgiveness programs. Let's talk about Biden's $10,000 to $20,000 in forgiveness. A lot of people who attended trade school borrowed federal student loans to finance their education. If you took out federal loans, you could be eligible for up to $10,000 to $20,000 in student loan forgiveness under President Biden's loan forgiveness program. The program is available for all federal student loan holders who have an adjusted gross income, AGI, of less than $125,000 for an individual or $250,000 for a married couple. The program provides up to $20,000 to Pell Grant recipients who meet the income criteria. It provides up to $10,000 for all other borrowers who meet the income criteria. If you took out federal loans to pay for trade school, you can fill out the one-time student loan forgiveness application, and we have a link to that at thecollegeinvestor.com. Let's talk about the closed school discharge. The closed school discharge program isn't necessarily a loan forgiveness program in the proper sense. Instead, under this program, you might qualify to have your loans completely discharged, meaning you no longer owe the remaining balance because your school closed while you were enrolled or shortly after it closed. Now, the closed school discharge is only available if you are unable to complete your education through some alternative means, such as transferring credits or a teach-out program at another school. In August of 2021, the U.S. Department of Education discharged $1.1 billion to 115,000 borrowers who attended the now-defunct ITT Technical Institute. ITT Tech, remember those commercials? So if your school was closed, visit the Department of Education's website to learn more about this discharge program. It has a school-by-school guide so you can understand the exact steps to take to proceed with a discharge if you're eligible. And that brings us to the Borrower Defense to Repayment Discharge. So the Borrower Defense to Repayment Discharge allows for federal student loans to be discharged due to a school's harmful acts, misrepresentations, or even omissions of facts. Students who borrowed money to attend a school that lied to them might be able to have their loans discharged. If your school ever signed student loans on your behalf or misrepresented information about graduation rates, employment rates, earnings after graduation, teacher qualifications, ability to transfer, or any other material matters, you may qualify for Borrower Defense to Repayment Discharge. Recently, there's been a class action lawsuit, Sweet versus Cordona, in case you're interested, that delivers billions of dollars of automatic relief to approximately 200,000 borrowers. If you believe that your school misled you or fraudulently influenced you to borrow money for school, you can fill out the borrower defense application. Again, we have links to all of this stuff at thecollegeinvestor.com. Please note that applying for this discharge doesn't mean your loans are automatically discharged. You should consider continuing to pay your loans as usual while your case is considered. Discharge of student loans in bankruptcy. The previous loan forgiveness programs focused on federal student loans, but private loan borrowers may qualify for a discharge of last resort. If you struggle with your student loan payments, bankruptcy may be an option for you. Both federal and private student loans can be discharged in bankruptcy. Some student loans require you to prove undue hardship during the bankruptcy proceedings, but certain trade school loans are private debt that can be treated the same as credit card debt. If you attended trade school at an unaccredited school, your student loan could be fully discharged in bankruptcy proceedings. Other loan forgiveness programs. Trade school-specific loans are few and far between, but there are myriad loan forgiveness programs based on your state, your occupation, and other factors too. You can check out all kinds of alternative loan forgiveness programs to see if you qualify for any of them, and these loan forgiveness programs include discharge through income-driven repayment plans and other loan programs that can cut your payments while keeping your loans in good status, which can help you build or even restore your credit. And you can find links to all of the amazing resources we have right inside this article at thecollegeinvestor.com. Just copy and paste the title of the podcast right into the search bar, and you'll find it. You can also find us all over social media. Just search for The College Investor. We'd love to get to know you and even help you out any way we can. Thanks again for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.